Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we got a video by a YouTube channel called NBA Real titled 10 Missed Shots That Would Have Changed the NBA Forever. Just because, if these shots would have go in, maybe this certain team wins a series and certain players don't leave and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this should definitely be very interesting. 10 missed shots that would have changed the NBA forever. Let's go.
There are many shots that have changed the course of NBA history. Recent examples include the shot that Ray Allen hit in Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals. If it weren't for the shot going in, Miami would have lost that series and never would have gotten that third chance.
But imagine if LeBron, the missed shot, because he missed it, Chris Bosh got the rebound, Ray Allen made it. If LeBron would have made the shot, you would have all these people in the world not saying that Ray Allen would have, won that championship for LeBron. So that's one that I love that Ray Allen made it, because that's just that just sums up Ray Allen's career. But just for people to stop roasting LeBron and stuff, it would have been cool if LeBron would have, made it too.
Championship as a
but he didn't.
Instead, it would be the Spurs winning it all, and Tim Duncan would finish his career with no finals losses and 6 rings, just like Michael Jordan.
Wow.
Even the Kawhi Leonard shot, if it didn't bounce around the rim and fall in, they could have lost in overtime, and we would have had a completely new NBA champion this year, whether that be the 76ers, Bucks, or Warriors.
Who do you guys think would have won? Let me know.
Actually went in and changed NBA history. In this video, we will be looking at missed shots that potentially could have had a huge effect on the NBA today. What's going on, y'all? I'm your host, Karos, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we have 7 missed shots that would have changed the NBA today. It should be a very
I said 10 in the title, bro.
Interesting video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The 2015 Finals is known for being the first time to go
get that shit out of there.
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green versus LeBron pretty much all by himself. Earlier in those playoffs, Kevin Love got injured, and in Game 1 of the Finals in overtime, Kyrie would suffer a season-ending injury.
Kevin Love's always getting injured, though.
But one shot in this game could have changed the outcome of the entire series. The Warriors would win Game 1 in overtime, with Kyrie suffering his injury in that overtime.
Bro, that's offensive foul.
But the Cavs had 2 great opportunities to win that game at the buzzer in regulation. LeBron had the first look at it, he stepped back for a 3 and missed it. But Iman Shumpert got the rebound and tried to get a putback shot to go, and that also missed. LeBron has made that shot many times in his career, but this time it did not fall. Even for Shumpert, that shot was very close. What if one of these actually found a way to go in? Well, it would have given the Cavs the win in regulation in Game 1. Also, Kyrie Irving's knee injury would have never happened, as they never had to go into overtime. The Cavs won both Games 2 and 3 in this series. Now with Kyrie also in the mix, this series would have gone to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it all...
Imagine letting freaking Timothy Mozgov dunk on you, man. You deserve to lose just for that.
Came down to 2 missed opportunities to win the game. It was Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the 1995 playoffs. The winner of this game between the Pacers and the Knicks would move on to the next round to play Orlando in the conference finals. This game went down to the wire. Reggie Miller led the Pacers with 29 points and Patrick Ewing led the Knicks with 29 points as well. But the Pacers were up 97
kiss him on his head
with 5 seconds left.
It's not defense.
The Knicks had the ball with an opportunity to tie the game and send it to overtime or win it with a 3. The inbound was taken by Patrick Ewing. He spun around a double team, drove to the rim for the win, and
how more of a better look
layup.
Can you
the ball
get?
Went in and out, and Ewing could not believe it. That one shot cost him the game. However, Ewing said that he initially was going to try to get a dunk, but he was dealing with an injured knee, and he immediately felt a sharp pain in which would lead him to changing up his shot attempt mid.
I mean, honestly, I don't care if I got a broken leg, torn ACL, MCL, ABCD, EFCCL. I don't any of that, man. I'm dunking that basketball. I understand, but you would think you got a damn car can break down on your child or something, and you got freaking moms out there, man, soccer moms picking up the cars they damn the Incredible Hulk or something. So yeah, I'm dunking that ball. You think a gentleman would have carried it?
Tried to a finger roll layup. Had that shot went in, they would have.
You ain't George Gervin, man.
I still don't see the Knicks getting past the Magic or the Rockets if they advanced, but it is still a possibility that this shot ruined the chance at a championship for Patrick Ewing and the Knicks. Michael Jordan's last shot for the Chicago Bulls is arguably the most iconic moment in NBA history. It gave the Bulls their second three-peat and capped off the career of an NBA legend. It was the perfect ending. The shot Mike hit in Game 6 was truly legendary.
Beautiful.
However, if this one shot had had went in, Michael Jordan's last shot would be known as the Game 5 shot, not Game 6. And this shot would have been even crazier.
What shot?
With 0.8 seconds remaining in Game 5 of the 1998 NBA Finals, the Chicago Bulls were down 83-81 to the Utah Jazz.
Okay.
On the inbound, of course, Michael Jordan got the ball. He threw up a crazy
Oh, hell no! Oh my God!
The difficulty of the shot was surreal, and if it had went in, this would have ended the series.
That would have been
If
legendary.
This went in, the last shot as we know it today would not be known as the last shot. If
It's
this
still
Game
legendary.
5 shot replaced the Game 6 shot, how would you feel about that? What shot do you feel like was over?
That reminds me of damn, I think it was Brandon Roy that did it years ago, man. Like just like caught it off the dribble like that, or off the inbound, I should say. Yeah.
Overall better. For me personally, I would take this Game 5 shot. He had an 0.8 of a second left to get up a shot, which was highly contested.
That's some
and that
Derek
would have
Fisher
been
shit
even
right
more
there.
Insane, and would undeniably go down as the greatest moment in NBA history. This is the most recent shot on the video.
I will say though, what I like about the actual shot is that it just like showcased Michael Jordan's skill and his crossover and his handling and his ability to knock down the clutch shot. Where I think that shot, if he would have made that, like you can't really use like Michael Jordan and luck in the same sentence, but it would have looked like a luckier shot. You know what I'm saying? Like the other one, the actual one, to me, that was all skill. That was all MJ. This would have been more like a especially 0.8 seconds, like a heave. So
As it took
I like
place
how it
in the
turned out already.
2019 NBA Finals.
I like how it turned out already.
This was in Game 6. The Raptors led the Warriors 111-110. There was 9.6 seconds remaining, and the Warriors had the ball to inbound.
Yep.
They ran a pin down for Steph Curry, who had a shot on the right wing. Draymond got him the ball. Steph shot it, and it missed.
Lucky that wasn't
The
a
rebound
turnover,
would get
though.
tipped out so far that the Warriors didn't have an opportunity for another attempt. That was game. Steph had missed a shot that he has made hundreds of times in his career.
that is one of the notions though these days is people say that Steph Curry just like isn't like a very clutch player. I mean, I've seen him make plenty of clutch shots and stuff, but yeah, I mean, being called the greatest 3-point shooter of all time, which he is. You just feel like that type of shot like that should have been like Curry's shot, because even the 2 championship with Kevin Durant, you know, it was like KD with like those pull-up threes. You guys know the shots I'm talking about, right? Like on LeBron. So,
But this
I don't
time,
know.
it missed long. If he made it, the Warriors would go up 2 with
That's
around
a difficult
6
shot,
seconds
though.
left in the game. It's
Ibaka in your
possible
face.
they could have came out with this game and forced the Game 7. But either way, they were down 1 with nearly 10 seconds left, but forced up a 3-point shot less than 3 seconds into the possession. That was a bad decision. In the introduction, we talked about Ray Allen's shot in Game 6 of the 2013
Yep.
NBA Finals, but for this series, there were 2 more missed shots that could have possibly led to a different outcome. It
Tim
was Game
Duncan's,
7.
yes.
The Spurs had it all in the bag the previous game, but weren't able to finish it off. With 50 seconds left in Game 7,
So close.
the Spurs trailed 90-88. Tim Duncan got the ball in the post where he would take a
Yes,
hook
yes.
shot.
Oh
It was
my
no
God,
good.
dude.
But then he got the rebound and putback, but the putback was way
Made it
off.
a trillion
Next
times in his
possession,
career.
Duncan would slap the floor in frustration because he just missed 2 shots that he has always made in his career.
Yeah, that's the
On that same
fundamental. That's
possession,
fundamental shots.
LeBron would hit the dagger jump shot. Duncan missed on 2 chances to tie this game up. 2 shots that he had made many times in his career over and over, but this time, neither fell in. Going into Game 6 of the 1994 NBA Finals, the Knicks held a 3-2 series lead. They were legitimately 1 win away from an NBA
He wanted to shoot that.
championship, the first in over 2 decades, but this game went down to the wire. In that 4th quarter, John Starks of the Knicks was going off. He had kept the Knicks in that game almost single-handedly, and with 5 seconds left in the game, the Knicks had the ball down 86-84. Starks got the inbound and went to the left wing after getting a screen from Ewing. He tried to put up a shot over Hakeem Olajuwon, and it was just blocked. If it weren't for Hakeem blocking that one just barely, it is likely with the way the game was
That's
going,
why Hakeem's a
Starks
great.
would have nailed that 3 and
why
won
he's
the
a great.
Knicks a championship. But Hakeem Olajuwon played it smart and did not let Starks get anything off, because it's likely he would have drilled it for the win.
Yeah,
the
Starks
final
was,
shot on
good
this
shooter.
video is yet another one from the 98 Finals, but this time in favor of the Utah Jazz. after Jordan hit what was known as the last shot, the Jazz still had an opportunity to win the game as the score was 87-86 with 5.2 seconds left in that game. John Stockton got the ball on the inbound and used an on-ball screen to try to get an open look.
Okay.
It was a great contest from Ron Harper. He even got a small piece of it. Regardless, the shot still went long and Stockton missed it. The shot hit front rim and bounced off.
Should have gave it to
Karl
Malone.
If the shot had gone in, the Bulls would have had to take on the Jazz in a Game 7, which would have been MJ's only time going to 7 games in the NBA Finals. But anyway, the rest of the video, those were 7 missed shots.
Okay, yeah, guys, that's the end of the video right there. There's one that I can really think of. It's not really a missed shot. Oh, man, I forgot the player's name. I can't think of his name, man. I feel like an idiot for not being able to remember it. The Orlando Magic years ago with Penny, Shaq. God, what was his name? Who is the dude that missed the free throws? I don't know, but regardless, who would have made those free throws? Magic probably would have won a championship, and maybe Shaq would have stayed. I don't know. That's what's coming to my mind, but I cannot think of his name. I gotta go look it up. Anyway, guys, I know it's really interesting to see. You just never really know, man. That's part of the NBA. Like all the great shots, for every one great shot, there's about 10 missed shots out there. So you only make 100% of the shots that you don't take. I don't know what the saying is. Michael Scott, Wayne Gretzky, whoever said it. Not sure, man.